Oh yeah, take them down a notch. You know them, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, St. Ricketts. Tonight, The Catalyst, www.stricketts.com. Tuesday nights, of course, on the O Show, What Fire Cannot Burn. Wednesday nights, we bring you The Catalyst, St. Ricketts. Our boys, our friends, our band. Ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday Night Invasion 2.0 is back. Yo!
Yo!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for now Wednesday nights. Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights, it's all about Yo. The Yo Show on Tuesdays, Yo 2.0 Wednesday nights. As you know, back with me in the hot seat, one of the superstars of Yo 2.0, the one and only Miss Angela Marie. Angela, good evening and welcome back to Wednesday nights.
It feels so good to be back.
It feels good to have you back, and I got to tell you, and I'm going to come right out and say it like a couple minutes into the show. Because all week long, people are saying about our guest this and about our guest that and how amazing. When I reached out to this guest and said, how about a comeback? And she's like, absolutely, I would love to come back on the show. Angela's like, mine, dibs, call it.
Listen, it's happening. And
it's happening.
She knows it.
Serious love for our guest tonight. Now, Miss Fancy from the superstar band Hollywood Gods and Monsters. Coming up at 8:30 tonight, the gorgeous, the sensational, the talented Miss Rachel Bello. Ladies and gentlemen, stop it. Stop it!
I can't. I have so many comments, but I'll be polite. Just to start.
I won't be polite. Yeah, let's get back into the groove. We haven't done Wednesday nights in a while. The last time we were on Wednesday night, it's been a while. Angela wasn't here. It was Lydia Manson. And our guest was Jassy Capella from House of a Thousand Pops, House of a Thousand Collectibles. The big Funko Pop extraordinaire over on YouTube. And she's awesome, and we love her. And, yeah, here we are. Now, so tonight, whoever you are commenting on Facebook, at least we're getting them tonight, but you're being listed as Facebook user. So, yeah.
I couldn't comment the one night.
I'm telling you, yeah, the Facebook, like my brothers tell me how the Phillies suck. Thank you. What else is no? We can't really see it, but then we got some hearts. JD Wolf is in the house. JD has become a huge fan. You're here on Tuesday nights. We're back, dude. We're doing it. Anna is her name. Hello, Anna. Good evening.
Hi, Anna.
Welcome to the program, and thanks for tuning in. We have an awesome guest tonight, Angela. As you know, Rachel Bello has been on our show in the past when she was just a little Philly girl making her way. And a lot of people viewed that episode very popular, and we want to bring her back tonight. We want to talk about Hollywood Gods and Monsters, the band, and her journey, and we're just so excited. So, leading up to it, normally I do an outline and questions and all that. And I'm like, Angela, I don't know we got anything together. She's like, fuck it, we can improvise the hell out of this.
We have it's you and I, that's not a problem at all. We go, honestly, I feel like when we make topics, 9 times out of 10, they start that way, and within 30 seconds, you're totally derailed, so.
We're
good. We're good.
I agree. It's been a while since you and I have linked up. It's been a while since Rachel and us have linked up. And yeah, I'm like with questions, Rachel, we just want to know about this journey.
Everything.
There's plenty.
Everything.
From soup to nuts, as they say in, I don't know. Oops. JD, you're a little new to Angela. Angela is, while we love Jewel has a little bit of a reserve. Angela has 0. She's got 0 filter, 0 reserve, and she'll be making plenty of appearances on 2.0. Like I said, the goal behind 2.0 is to get some new people into guest co-hosting, getting their friends into the program, which Angela did a great job of, and just getting new voices, new faces into the world of video podcasting.
You'll never get rid of this face, just saying.
No, that face will always linger, some way, shape, or form.
Normally as a nightmare, but,
No nightmare here. We have had a blast. It's been a while. What's new, man? What's going on? It's been a while since we chatted. Tell the folks a little something about Angela's world.
I'm still a cheer coach. It's exhausting. My daughter's still a sasshole, but worse. I can't. It's so bad. And I started a new job, actually, as a warehouse supervisor. So now I get to unload trucks all day. So, the gym that I have here is just going to collect dust. I don't want to do shit when I'm done work now.
And this is why, between Jewel, myself, Angela, this is why we do the hashtag Make Us Famous. We work regular jobs, and they suck.
They do.
Regular jobs absolutely suck, dude. I'm telling you, it's not fair how us...
I'm not a morning person,
No.
and neither is my kid. And now, I'm waking up at 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. Why do people do that shit? No. I like getting done early, but why are we doing this? It sucks. And then I have to wake her up, and she is the Grinch on Christmas morning whose heart never grew. And it's brutal. So you have me being miserable, her being miserable, us trying to pile into the car so she can go to school and I can go to work. And I just hate this shit. Over it.
If I didn't have to pay a single bill, I would be a stay-at-home, sexy trophy husband. Because Lord knows I am.
I was gonna say a dog dad.
Being dog dad. And I was going to wear my world's best dog dad shirt tonight. Especially with Rachel being so into dogs and doing her vet thing on the side.
Did you see her new one? Oh, my God.
Oh, so cute. 11 is its name. We're going to ask about 11, too. I love knowing about dogs. I love knowing everything. 8:30 tonight.
It sucks being allergic to dogs because I will never stay away from them.
I couldn't handle it.
Well, see, I've always had sinus problems, and I never knew why. It turns out it's because I'm allergic to dogs, and I've never not had a dog.
I'm going to make my doggies an offer they can't refuse. That's too much. Great stuff. You're right, 11. I'm so excited to see 11. And we'll talk about 11. Maybe 11 will pop on while Rachel comes on. But 8:30 tonight, Rachel Bello. And when I came up with the idea of bringing back 2.0, first of all, my wife's like, you're crazy because now you're working on these hours. Tuesday night, you stay up late. Now you're going to do it Wednesday. And I'm like, yeah. You know why? Because I love doing it. I have fun. New people tune in. And I'm like, when I thought about bringing it back, I'm like, who else but Rachel? And she's got so much going on, and I need to know about it. I really do.
Dude, and just seeing her on the side of the bus is I don't care where that bus is going. I'm on it. I'm on it.
That's our little girl. all grown up.
I know. I didn't
So
bring tissues for this episode.
I don't need tissues for this episode. After the episode, I might cry, but not before.
That's
So
only because she left us at that point again.
I know, like, and we had one chance to see her live, and all hell like broke loose around that night
It was
with all of us,
horrible.
with you
Yeah,
and me and
everyone,
Joel.
like,
And I think the
everyone.
weather
It
was
horrible.
bad, and it was like really
It was.
rainy.
It was
And
like it just. That's okay, but now we could go visit her in Arizona. So, and
I'm
it's
freaking
nice
down
and
for
sunny, and they have cactus candy, which is amazing. Do I sound nasally? I feel like I hear myself nasally. I don't.
you sound a little nasally. I always sound nasally. I sound like
Goddamn
a
allergies. At least I don't sound like Nanny. Oh
not
my
yet.
god. Oh my god. Michelle, if you're watching, I am so sorry, but I met one of her friends,
And
and I love the girl. She's a very sweet girl. But it's like the alto version of the nanny every time she left, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Mr. Sheffield
Oh my
here.
god,
I
I
can't do
could
it.
not do it. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there, and every time, like, it didn't matter what you said, she laughed, and I was like, oh, stop, no,
No, please, please, no.
so bad.
I want to
An
do a
asshole.
little. I want to do a little snippet. We did this last time Rachel was on. She's like, I can't believe you showed that clip. I'm going to show this clip again. Because it's the only song I know I can get away with. Because a lot of the Hollywood Gods and Monsters stuff is a lot of mashup. So you don't want to get that copyright infringement.
Mm-hmm.
But we had this little jam session that our little Rachel did. A little while back. I found it on YouTube. She's like, of all things to play, I mean, yeah, her and Johnny Zabo. It's a neat little, like, 2-minute little jam. And I want to play it.
Okay.
Should I play it?
I don't care. Play it.
Can I play it? Does everybody want me to play it?
We all want you to play it.
If anybody does not want me to play it, speak up now. Well, nobody. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's a little bit of our girl Rachel jamming on the bass before she became a big time superstar rhythm guitar player, and local drummer Johnny Zabo. Real quick, it's about a minute and a half right here on the Yo 2.0. Ka. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Johnny Zabo and Rachel Bello with a flat out jam. Right, smooth. Yeah, very smooth. Awesome. She's such a talent, and he's awesome on the drums, too. And it's just very cool. Now, we always talk about, like, the Philly scene and, like, the local Philly artists, and they get together and do magic like that. Freaking awesome.
No, it is. It is amazing.
The beauty of it is I have it on, like, I'm also watching on the big screen, and it's delayed. So I'm still watching that video go on while you and I are talking.
At the end of this, it's great because, like, it doesn't matter how early I have to wake up. I get done and I'm like, okay, I go and put YouTube on the TV and I rewatch the episode.
Really?
Every time.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. You're a gigantic Rachel Bello fan. I know I am as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And the influx of some messages and comments and shares from locals and people out there now that have embraced her say the same thing, like she's amazing and she's lovely and she's awesome, and Yeah, that's what we do here. We bring in the greats. We bring you great fun before she gets here at 8:30.
And then
We
we
don't.
bring you a filthy mouth. That would be me.
We do. We get you a little bit of potty mouth. Speaking of potty mouth, and speaking of potty in general, I'm sorry, but
I'm
we
waiting
don't
to see where you go with this.
we don't do a lot of topics. But Johnny Depp wins in court today. His defamation case
Against
over
Amber Turd.
Amber Turd, who literally shit the bed.
Did you see the size of that thing?
Yeah, like
And she's trying to say that it was the dog. Like, yeah.
15 million. Where's she getting $15 million?
Well, technically, if you think about it logically, she only has to pay him 13 because he has to pay her too.
Oh, only 13. Gee,
Well, I think he was going for 50 and she was going for 100.
absolutely ridiculous. This is the life of some of Hollywood. I don't say all of
Listen,
Hollywood
Johnny
because
Depp, she ain't that much older than me. I won't shit on your pillow.
I might.
Nope,
And
I won't do it.
we touched on it last night a little bit, and we touched on it tonight because I know that this is something that you would love to tackle. And we've got a few minutes before Rachel gets here, but we talk about, and it's a guy code, it's called level of crazy. And just what level of crazy, thank you, just what level of crazy will guys go to? Now, Amber Heard is not an unattractive woman.
Ah,
Really?
I mean, sometimes she looks like she's holding in a fart and her eyeballs are popped out a little bit.
Well, apparently she doesn't hold it in bed. Let's it
And
right
no,
in.
apparently not. And then like other times she looks good. Like you can tell when her hair is professionally done and her makeup's professionally done versus like the real her. You know what I mean? And the real her is not obviously when you have all that shit on, you're gonna look better anyway. Hello. But
Hello. Oh.
but no, like she has hit or miss looks, but like unless that shit is gold and you were like shitting out gold nuggets, like that level of crazy is no.
We've seen it. It's not gold, obviously.
No, it is not gold. And it is not
I
small.
can't.
They
I
eat
go on.
nuggets.
I didn't watch much of the case because to me it's like okay, but I could probably
Oh
go
my god, I
on.
watched so much of it.
I could go on these snippets all night.
You went on Facebook and it was all over. Like I think he made waffles for all of his fans outside of the courtroom and shit. Yeah, and then like the one thing that they posted was somebody gave Amber Heard flowers. And you see her in the car. Oh my God, thank you so much. Ah. Well, come to find out, that was actually completely all set up. They got it from the opposite angle. So they heard background noise and they heard like one person who was like right up in the camera going, yeah, and handing her flowers. But in reality, everybody was booing her and that was completely set up to make her look better.
So, we can't get all the comments, and Jen Himes said on Facebook the best part of the case was Jason Momoa, and again she's
Oh my God, did you see?
barely. I caught like a snip, like barely.
Oh my God, he's like, it looks like a fish, don't it?
Bear Rain's back in the house. Bear, good to see you, man.
Yes.
But
Do you have a picture of it? No, but I made a replica.
yeah,
What the fuck? Of course.
he's too much. But I mean,
Oh, I can't.
but again, level of crazy. Like she
Yeah, but
was a Hollywood actress.
I feel like that's even beyond like Britney crazy. I mean, Britney went and shaved her head, but she never shit on someone's pillow.
That we know of.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, shaving your head, you're only hurting yourself. You know what I mean? Shitting on somebody's pillow, that's vicious pink eye. Like,
That's all you get out of that.
listen, there's several degrees of pink eye. Like, you got inner and outer and guappy and gooey and nope. Mm-mm.
For those guys, and trust me, guys, you know you're out there.
Got myself off for that shit.
There's guys that say, "Oh, I'd eat her shit." No, you wouldn't. They were just laying right in
No.
bed. No, you wouldn't.
With the amount that she eats, it probably would look like a little dog shit, though.
I really didn't either. I didn't pay a lot of mind to the trial. I took bits and pieces. And when you do a show like this, you like topics, and so you got to kind of get yourself into things, even if you really could care less.
Johnny
And,
Depp as a pirate is hot. I had to watch.
well, any guy as a pirate is hot.
No, that is so not true. Have you seen all the other cast members in that movie?
Watch this. Give me
Oh
a
my god.
patch. Hey, matey, look how hot I am with my St. Ricketts t-shirt, matey.
Oh my god.
See, is that hot or what? Normally
No, you sound like a cracked out British man.
How about that? It's my Halloween costume. I cracked out. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff indeed. Who? This man. Want a mega print. You could dress him up.
Did anybody really think she was gonna win? Just like even if you caught 30 seconds of it, like. Yo,
But again, let's get back
Johnny's
to
lawyer was amazing.
let's get back to the level of crazy though. Like, are you? Let's set the scenario. You're out of the bar. You're pounding shots. It's 2 a.m. Herd walks in, drunk. Are you passing up like that's the girl who's shitting Johnny Depp's bed? Or are you like, oh, I'm in for some crazy. Let's rock and sock this baby.
No, I'm gonna be like, I don't need pink eye, and hell no.
It's not that she's going to shit in everybody's bed.
It doesn't mean she's not going to shit in everyone's bed.
Do you shit in everybody's bed? I don't.
No, but I'd be afraid to 69 the bitch. Want to plop it
Ah! There it is.
become a unicorn. Like, no, what?
It took
Absolutely not.
It took 22 minutes into the
And
return
I
of
tried.
the 2.0.
I tried to be on my best behavior too, because I was like,
Woo! It just got a lot hotter out, ladies and gentlemen.
at least it didn't get a lot cornier.
Whoa! Oh my god. You know, it's like I don't know.
Like,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I do, but I don't. It's
Oh,
like
I see our good friend Kelly snuck in. Hi, Kelly. Good evening.
I can't see anybody, and everybody says Facebook user to me.
I know everybody says fan stinks.
Not
I'm
like
so sad.
everything I could go back to.
I know everything we talk about goes back.
Not
to
like
shit.
his pillow.
Doesn't smell like his pillow.
Like
Johnny
I
Depp's
can't.
drool and Amber Heard's turd. I'd still hit it. I would. I would.
Would you hit it from behind?
Why not? Never know what you're gonna get.
Oh, I know what you're gonna get. Some dog turds.
Ugh. I tell you what. Change the subject for a second. Last time we had Rachel on, she drank some beer with us, and I've been trying tonight, and I can't get in love with anything. I threw 3 out already because they're so bad. But you know what? They sit in the fridge for a while and get bad, so I went back to good old-fashioned Yingling. America's beer. Well, at least Pennsylvania America.
Well, thank you. I'm
She's
taking
on
that
a-
as a good thing.
You know, this is after a few
Everything's better
months
with butter.
off. And amen. Amen to that.
Oh, I love butter.
Except man dick. I'm not eating butter off no man dick.
Well, I
She
really
didn't fall
would
asleep
hope
yet.
you wouldn't eat
Congratulations.
anything off of man dick, regardless of what it
Never.
was.
If I could reach my own, I wouldn't. I don't want any male organ in my mouth. Disgusting. I do have my St. Ricketts t-shirt on tonight.
Do you eat
Love-
scrapple by any chance?
Not really.
But
To me, it's-
occasionally?
Rarely.
So then you've had the male organ in your mouth.
Stop. Don't ruin it for me.
I just buttered that roll a little bit more.
Don't be a ruiner. Don't be a ruiner of
You swallow
dirtiness.
it. I mean, what do you want me to say? And
Nope.
it's salty too. Like,
If you don't swallow, don't do it.
that's
Public-
why I don't.
Public service announcement from the Yo 2.0 show. JD, man, I mean, Tuesday and Wednesday nights, brother. We love doing this, and because we get to be absolutely ridiculous. Rachel
I
is
kinda
about,
match our sign.
yeah, do a little bit.
Except
Rachel's
for whatever
5
reason,
minutes
I look
away.
like I got shoulder pads going on here. I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's just like that's because you're tough. Me, I have nothing. My arms get smaller every day.
Oh, I wish.
I'm
I
about
envy.
I'm about as
Hey,
fit
I-
as a
I
6-year-old.
will match.
Yeah, see, JD, that's the goal. Wednesdays are a little different, and like so, you're going to see a lot of Angela on Wednesdays. We're also going to mix in like other guest co-hosts and have guests, but this is going to be a little different. I didn't really make a script up tonight, and not that I make a script for Jewel. We do a timeline just so we know where to follow it.
Hump day.
But tonight, I was like, you know what? Let's just get into the nitty gritty. Yeah,
And
I know,
there
right?
we are. Honestly, like I don't think we would.
Ah, every time
Well,
he's
I'm
scrubbing
so
on it.
sorry. I mean,
Then why is it square? Why wouldn't it be round and tubular, like a little head on it?
did you really just go? Really? So
Yeah, like round, little
yeah,
head on it.
just can you do that one more time for me?
Yeah, I know how to twist a missile. I
Okay.
mean, I'm a guy. Guys know how to. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the conversation we have right as our amazing guest gets backstage. Wonderful. Apologies
Yes.
ahead.
I mean, do you really think she's surprised either, though? Come on now.
Apologies ahead.
No, actually, there's none on my half, so I apologize for not apologizing.
I apologize for myself. Everybody, a couple minutes early. I usually do it at 8:30. But let's get to it because I'm so geeked. I want to do this all night long. I get so geeked by our guest. And way back when it started out, like I did, I started hunting down musicians, etc., local on Facebook. And there's so many great ones out there. And I found Rachel one day. I'm like, she's pretty, she's talented, she's cool, and everything about her is just freaking awesome. And you start to follow. I'm like, one of these days, ask her to be on the show. And she was before. And it was terrific and tons of views. So we figure, let's do it again because there's a great story to tell behind it. She left us Philly people behind, but for a great reason, to chase down a dream. And she's accomplishing that dream. We're going to talk about it tonight. Everybody from the hot new band Hollywood Gods and Monsters, Angela, and our favorite young lady, the beautiful, the talented Miss Rachel Bello. Absolutely, yes.
I'm a show.
She-
Hi guys.
Dude, you got this. You
I
got
miss
this.
seeing you.
I
You
miss
got the
you guys so
studded.
much.
You got the studded brassiere on first too.
Always.
I love it. Love it.
I absolutely love it. I do apologize. Some of the people that are going to chime in and chant your name, Facebook isn't showing us who they are tonight. It's the same Facebook user.
Oh, that's
This
even
is-
more fun. I get
Exactly. That is fun.
Yes, I want it to be like a game. I want to see if I
Yeah,
know.
you get to kind of guess who's saying what.
I like. We're going to do that.
It's gonna
Listen,
go terribly.
I'm the asshole that like on the other end I'd be commenting all types of shit and being like nobody's gonna know that I'm the one talking shit.
Yeah, this is
Like,
actually really scary. Oh, okay, Anna. I love you, Anna. Thanks for tuning in, girl. I sound sick. I'm sorry. Holy
I
hell.
sound the same way, so you're fine.
Mm.
You still sound gorgeous.
It's going
you
around
are.
now.
I mean, you got it.
Let's put you right on the spot there. Usually, like I said, we'll do. We got people like on YouTube and Twitch. They're coming at it everywhere.
Not Juliet. Yeah,
No?
Can you block someone from being on the chat because Juliet cannot be.
Why is it? Is it going to
Listen.
get? Is it going to get bad?
No, she is my childhood best friend.
Oh, that's
Oh, shit.
amazing.
And yeah,
I have a feeling, Jeff, that Rachel's going to be the reason to help. Actually, no, the reason, because I feel like she would totally enjoy the repercussions of this. She's going to be what gets your ass waxed.
Maybe. There's this thing going on, and we'll fill Rachel on it
Are you
real
thinking
quick.
about waxing your ass?
When Angela
I'm
started
thinking
doing this,
about it.
when Angela started doing the show the first time, we just derailed into this mess, and somehow we got into ass waxing. And she said, if 1,000 people watch, Jeff gets his ass waxed. I'm like, deal. And 1,000
Live.
people didn't watch
Live.
it.
So what's up to me is if this man gets his ass waxed.
Yes.
Okay. That's a lot of flexibility. All right.
Yeah, no
We
pressure.
got this. We got this.
I'm sweating.
I'm flattered. Thank you. I have a nice butt.
Imagine how he'll
fun.
feel. You just picture the names that would come out of him instead of being, Kelly Clarkson, it'd be, Rachel Bello.
Cursing my name for the rest of his life.
Maybe, yeah, kind of like 40-year-old version. Kelly Clarkson. I'd be screaming. So let's get down to the nitty gritty because I got to know the story. And you bit and pieced it to me a little bit through Messenger, but the real story. You traveled out west. You landed what you call a dream job. It's amazing. You're now a rhythm guitarist with Hollywood Gods and Monsters. That's friggin' incredible. Tell us in your own words, and feel free to ramble on as much as you want, the journey and what got you there and how you landed this gig and how it's been ever since.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the last we talked, you were in Philly, and
I was going to ask you guys, what was I doing? Like, I can't even remember what projects I was working on the last time I was with you guys. I think it was my horror punk band, right? We did Death Cult back in Philly.
Yeah, and you were,
Dirty Brain.
I think you did a show at Bar 13 And that was
Okay,
the
yeah.
night.
I think that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Okay.
That's the night we're supposed to go, and the weather was horrible, and everybody got sick, and
Everyone got sick.
So I wasn't a part of Hollywood Gods and Monsters back then. Okay.
No.
I'm like trying to bring back my mental timeline.
It was
So
November 2021.
November 2021. Oh my God, it was that long ago? Holy shit.
yeah, right?
Yeah. All right. So a good while after that, so I was contacted by. Let me start here. You guys know my love of Lexi Fox of Steel Panther, right? We talked about
Absolutely.
that. Everyone
Sure.
in the friggin' mobs knows about that. So he left Steel Panther, I guess around that time. I only remember, and then he joined a new project called Hollywood Gods and Monsters with some really, really well-known industry people and Diggity Dave from Pimp My Ride, who is a household name still. So when he announced that, I of course followed the fan train and friended all of them on Facebook, and I was just really excited for him. I thought he was going to be out of music forever. So when he came back and announced he was in a new project, I instantly followed everything and just really excited for him. And then a little while after, I got a message from Diggs. Basically just started a friendship, and then Travis found out he was going to be a daddy. I think Travis might be a daddy now.
Wow.
We're waiting for confirmation, but back then he had just found out. So Diggs knew he was going to need a substitute bass player. So I was planning on just spending a few months out in Arizona, just back and forth, all that stuff. So I could keep my projects going in Philly and all that shit. But eventually I flew to LA to see them play I think it was their second show. And then we all just hit it off so well. Like it was just like an instant connection between all the members and me.
Awesome.
It was amazing. So it ended up, I was offered a full-time position. So about 3 weeks after that gig, I packed my shit and moved across the country. And
Yeah, because that happened quick. I feel
Yeah, it
like
really did.
yeah,
I feel like you were there visiting, and next thing you know, like a week later, you're like, I'm moving, and I'm like, oh my God. And then like a week later, I'm like seeing this house, and I'm like, it's beautiful. I'm so happy for her. But like, wow, that was like.
Don't know how it happened. So I was just talking to my friend about this the other day too. After the LA show, I honestly, clearly, I don't have a good track of time. I thought it was like 3 months after that I moved.
When
I remember
like
it was
right
3
away.
weeks, I was like, what the fuck? Sorry. I don't
Nah,
know.
you did that here.
Okay. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, it's only 3 weeks. We landed back in Jersey, and then 3 weeks later, I was in a new house in Arizona. So, and here I am.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. And congratulations, because it's an awesome project. And like you said, like Lexi Fox, Diggity Dave, your amazing singer, Chris Aragon, just such a great lineup. And it's considered like a mashup band. You play great mixes of music. Who picks it? How do you determine the mash? Like, who does what? Like,
Diggs, Chris always calls him the Frankenstein of the band. As far as I know, he's the one that just pieces all of this together. And he was showing some of the new stuff he put together on the bus home from our last show, and it's insane how he does it. Like, I've been a musician for years and years. You guys know this, but when it comes to music theory, like key and tuning, that's when you fucking lose me. Like, I know how to play my bass, and like that's it. But he knows everything matches up, what key and what tempo works, and he just literally smashes together these random songs.
He's like the Picasso of music.
Yeah, it's insane. And I mean, I really like what they had out before I joined. I was genuinely a fan of the entire band before I joined, but just this last trip home from Los Angeles, he was showing us new shit he put together, and it's insane. Like, I can't wait for it to come out. We're gonna go record it, I think, in a few weeks. We got 10 new songs coming out. So
That's amazing.
Yep.
That's amazing. So I have to ask, because I know like my reaction to seeing it, but like, how did you feel? What was your reaction to seeing yourself on the tour bus? Like,
the tour
because
bus?
like when I
yeah.
saw that, I was like so proud of you, and I was so happy for you, and I was also like, God damn, she's hot.
Oh, you're hot. Stop.
Oh, thanks. I did put makeup on just for you.
Me too. I cried, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I called Diggs, and you know how when you're a kid and you have those goals that you remember throughout your life. Like, I literally being on a tour bus. Like, I just wanted to be on a tour bus, and
not literally on a tour bus.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
literally on a tour bus, but Diggs sent me a picture of it, kind of a surprise. He was kind of just like, yo, like, I need a picture of you ASAP. And then he didn't really tell me what it was for. And then he sent me a picture of the bus, and I cried, man. Like, I sent it, and my dad was like tearing up. Like, it's like one of those things that it might not seem like a big deal to someone, but when it's when
Yeah,
you've
that's a
been
huge
dreaming
deal.
of this since you were a little girl, and just seeing your face so friggin' big on the side of a tour bus that you get to travel everywhere too.
That's
It's really pretty cool.
amazing.
It's
So
cool.
where are you guys going from here? Like, can you give us any insight or like?
So we actually, as of today, not as of today, a couple of weeks ago, we signed with a new management company, ATX Management. I believe they're stationed out of Texas. They are
You gonna be moving there next on us?
Yeah, yeah. No, I need to stay in one place for like more than 2 years.
Okay.
So as of today, we just got an email from our rep at ATX with a bunch of dates that I unfortunately I think there's like 7 or 8 dates that we just got back today. I can't say anything until the contracts are signed. Unfortunately, there are none on the East Coast yet. We are working on it. I'm gonna bug Sean to death to get us some.
When you do, I want backstage passes, and I don't care who I need to cut, stab, murder,
My
shit on their
massive
pillow.
line,
It doesn't matter. Like, I'll be
yeah,
there.
you're gonna have to fight the lines around the building, I'm sure.
I'll shit on everyone's pillow. I'll just drink a whole bottle of Miralax on the way
Oh,
there.
you're
Like,
pulling Amber Heard? Nice.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
I'm gonna pull her because you know what? It seems to back people up real quick. So I'll get to the front of the line for the backstage passes.
That's true. If you get Johnny Depp, can you just pass him to me after?
Yeah,
Can we share?
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
you can share with me too.
I mean,
definitely.
he's hot, but he's a little on the older side, so you never know how long that's gonna.
Well,
Sharing is caring.
gotta make the last minutes count.
Exactly.
So, your first time on stage with this band, massive, just a massive show. Like you've done shows, you played in front of band audience. What was that first experience like being out there with these? Like you said to me in private in a message we shared, like some of your idols, like people you've dreamed about playing.
Yeah, that stage was, I think. No, I can't decide. I was gonna say it's the biggest stage I ever played, but I don't know. The Whiskey might be bigger. I'm not sure size wise, but I think it was the biggest stage I ever played, which was already intimidating. I had literally just landed in Arizona like 7 days before that show, so
Wow.
I didn't get. I think I got like 2 to 3 full rehearsals in with the band, which was horrifying. But man, it was fun. It was really really fun. And
So now,
oh, go ahead.
personally, what is your difference in experience from this to what you were doing before? Like,
Oh.
I want to know how you feel, just because we all see this massive difference, but like, how do you contain everything? Because I can see you're ready to explode.
Yeah, well, because it's so different. And, every time my friends, a couple of my friends in LA came to see me at the last show, and they'd only see me with like my metal bands before. This is the furthest thing from it. I mean, it's rock. It is a rock and roll band, at its core, but I mean, it's a disco band. It's a hip hop group. It's everything. So I'm not playing metal anymore. I'm not. Oh, thanks, David. Nice to see you on here, dude.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I met David at the first show with them, and he was a really sweet dude. But it's just such a leap, man. Like, even with my old bands, like, a lot of the first thing people will notice, I guess, if they know me personally, is like the difference of how I am on stage now. Like, when you're playing metal, like I was in progressive metal bands, right? So you're really in your mind the whole time, really trying to nail everything, and there's weird tempos and weird progressions and all that stuff. So it's kind of hard to not be stiff. But with a band like this, it's a dance band. So, we're all moving around the entire stage and just super comfortable with just doing stupid shit and interacting with each other. And that's, it's really cool because I really get to work on my stage presence now. And I make that a priority for sure, because at the end of the day, we just want to give these people a goddamn show. Like, we want to see people dance. People aren't headbanging and mosh pitting at my shows anymore. They're dancing and everything, which is such a cool change for once. Not to say that, like, I mean, of course, I'm in the metal community and all that, and I'm sure one day I'll be working on metal music again on a side project or whatever. But for now, it really is like a cool, refreshing change. So
Right. No, I understand exactly what you mean. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's, and I've watched a lot of the YouTube videos. And again, the copyright thing, I don't know what I could actually get out and put out here. So
I think you can actually put anything, because they did. The band put it on the YouTube and on the YouTube channel, and they didn't get marked for anything as far as I know.
The only thing we played coming in was that jam piece that we played the last time, you and Johnny Zabo. I love that piece, though. I love it.
The most random thing this man could find.
And he said that he's like, she's gonna love them playing this.
No, it's cool, dude. I still, like, I remember that riff that I played, and that was not to brag, but that was a pretty damn cool riff. So I still
Yeah.
That really was.
Excuse my really large bottle of vodka that I'm.
You graduated to vodka. Last time we had you on, you were drinking beer. See, you move out west, you get in the big band, you're drinking vodka.
I'm out of beer. So I would have a beer, but this is the only thing I have left right now, so I'm making do.
A little taste of back home for you, a little Yingling. Yeah.
Oh, I miss it. I miss my
back
seedy
home?
Philly dive bars. Dude, I can't wait to come visit. Like, my best friend is coming here for my birthday in a couple months, and my dad's coming in July, and just to have that little bit of home, I'm so excited.
And we can't wait to come back and definitely, try to get us on your schedule somewhere, even if just for a shot and a beer or a few minutes, because
Absolutely.
we love you. We adore you as an artist and as a person, and everything you do is cool. And you make me laugh because, and I got to ask you about this because I'm cracking up still.
Oh, God.
The post about your dad saying we don't all need to see your bare ass. First of all, Dad, you're wrong. Because
You're wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong, Dad. We need to.
Bare ass, Dad.
And what's it like now? Because now you're in the band you're in. It's a bunch of people being out there and sexy and a little bit of sex appeal, and you're thrusted into that too. So a lot of people, sorry, Dad, are gonna be seeing your ass, etc. How does that make you feel? You're cool with that because you're a beautiful woman and you've always been confident.
I've never been super modest. Like, let's be real. Like,
True. I mean,
you've seen my social media. Like, I never really.
I know, and I know. Listen, you want to embarrass him real quick? Do you know how many times he'll send me a picture and be like, "Oh my God, did you see what she just posted with tons of drooling faces?"
Sorry, I'm red now, but yeah, I mean, like,
you guys.
I do the same to him though. Like, no, we both will go back and forth and be like, "Did you see what she's? Did you see that one? Oh my God, what about that one?"
You guys
We're like high school, like teenagers.
I love that so much, but yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like, I mean, a big part of being a woman is just showing it all. You know what I mean? In a safe way, obviously. Like, you don't want to feel uncomfortable walking in the street, but I worked so hard. I think I told you guys this last time to build up my confidence.
Right.
To where it's at right now, and I'll be fucking damned if I don't show that off. So.
No, I ain't mad at you, girl. Listen, if I had it, I'd go on it.
My dad gets it. He follows me on every social media. He busts my balls all the time, but he knows. He's had so many talks with me, just dad's daughter, about like, hey, I know what your career entails. Like, I totally get it and respect it. Just be safe. And that's
sure. That makes sense. But dads are gonna be that way, especially. I mean, I'm assuming Bello is Italian dad. Like, wow.
Yeah, yeah. He's not. He's the sweetest, funniest, clowniest man you'll ever meet. But if you mess with his daughter,
yeah, you're his little girl.
Yep.
I get
the
that.
Italian really shows.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that. That's like that hits me right here. So, you got a new little friend.
I know.
Your veterinarian work keeps
Where
up.
is he?
11. Is he going to make an appearance, or is he?
Come here. She jumps up on the table. So, come here.
See, I need to look how well she works her camera.
Beginning.
Like, I know. Aw. Aw.
Come here.
Yeah.
I didn't even see her face. But that's 11. She was
Adorable.
napping. But yeah, I got her yesterday actually. So she's still really getting used to living with me. My other dog's upstairs. She's
Jealous?
No, he's really excited. He wants to be with her at all times because he loves other dogs. That's why I got another dog, because
Sure.
when I'm touring and traveling, I want Marvin to have someone that he's comfortable around and all that. But they did really, really well until he gets a little bit too close to her face, and then she'll lift her lip up and growl and snap.
Yeah.
But he's starting to learn what her boundaries are, which is really important. So I'm keeping them on separate floors for now, and for 20 minutes a day, just letting them in the yard, both on leashes and just
He's upstairs.
Yeah,
Right.
Marvin's upstairs because he's terrorizing the new daughter in a positive way. He just wants to play with her, but she's like,
Aw.
she just came out of the shelter not even 24 hours ago. She's like, what the
Right.
fuck is happening? And then here comes this big fat oaf running towards her in her face. I would also growl.
That's
Nah,
awesome.
yep.
You're great with animals. I love your love of animals too, because as you know, I got 2 little ones, and
Mhm.
the one was just spayed over the weekend. And my wife was like, she went to a cookout. I'm like, not me. Staying home with my little baby. Me and my little girl and I comforted her the whole time. And it's rough. That big cone on her neck and everything. It's
No,
rough,
it's really
man.
bad. But if it's any
Yeah.
comfort, spay and neutering is literally I've assisted those surgeries, and they're 5-minute surgeries.
That's what they
Yeah.
said. But yeah,
Yeah.
a couple
Super
days
easy.
of pain.
Yeah, not even. If you put them on the right pain meds, they don't even feel a thing.
Yeah, she really didn't gripe or complain about pain. She seemed good. I go to Banfield, of course. You're familiar.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's where I used to work.
Yeah, I go to the one in Langhorne. That's been
Oh, I
our
didn't know you went
spot,
to Banfield.
and they've been terrific to us, and no complaints whatsoever.
Awesome. Yeah, Banfield's a great
Cheap
company
plug,
to work for.
cheap plug, Banfield.
Cheap plug, yeah. Keep me on your
So
payroll. Thank you.
right, exactly.
Are you still doing
Something.
the veterinary thing there?
Oh yeah,
No, I'm not. I honestly didn't have time with the way music was going. As soon as I got out here, I mean, literally, as soon as I got out here, we were on like an on and off tour for 3 weeks.
That's
wow.
amazing.
So it's that would be impossible. Speaking of Marvin, he's like breaking the entire upstairs.
Yeah,
Guys, we all want to see him.
When I was working in the animal hospital, I was doing 12-hour shifts, 4 to 5 days a week.
wow.
I that would not work now. So,
No. Is there a regimen like they're on you like got to be here, got to be there, or is it kind of like understood like all right today we're doing this, and you show up? Like is it
I kind of
tough?
fly by the seat of my pants, honestly. Like I always joke around, like I go where they tell me to go.
Okay.
I'm like I'll just go wherever someone tells me to go. I don't care. I don't have a planner. I'm just phone
You're like the
reminders.
cute little puppy dog. Like, come here, okay.
Yeah, literally, like just call my name, like pat your lap, and I'll just come running over. That's all. But yeah, I'm on a plane home.
I tried. Don't tell me that. I'll be able
Good
to
try.
plane there. Okay, it's actually chilly here tonight.
Yeah, we would do that instead. And yeah, we had mentioned to Fred we got into her tech. Currently not doing the tech job thing, but her love of animals is just absolutely amazing. And last night we did a regular Yo show. Jewel and I did a top 5, as we always do. Top 5 things to make the world a better place. My number 1 was puppies, dogs, puppies. Man, if I could own 100, I would own 100.
Absolutely. And I always tell myself that my reward to myself, and I just got off the phone with my dad about this too, because he was like, "Why the hell did you get another dog?" But also at the same time, he's happy. He's so excited to meet her. But I told myself when I got here and I got settled and everything, all my ducks were in a row, then I was going to add to the family. And I waited like 2 months until everything was pretty settled, and then I kept my promise to myself. So here she is.
That's awesome, though.
So you got to, like you said, your ducks in a row. And it seems to me like you got it all figured out. You made the journey, cross country, landed this great gig, home, dogs, etc. Got it all figured out. Do you see yourself as like somebody who is like just anal about things, or is just kind of falls in place? Like you just know the game plan?
That's actually a really good question. I mean, I'm a really nervous, I'm a worrywart through and through. I hide it really well. Like I definitely have like and people literally have said they think I'm just like high all the time, just because like I act like I'm really chill and it's fine, but my insides are like shaking, just worried about what's next and all that stuff. But I think I'm learning to just be more organized and just know that everything's going to work out. I feel like at this point, my life is living proof that like everything will work out, as scary as it is seeming in the moment. And there's still stuff going on now that's really up in the air. And, you can't just move across the country and in 2 months, everything's aligned and everything's good. There's still so much. I didn't even get my license transferred to Arizona yet. Like,
oh my God.
But I'm just learning to take it like one day at a time, which I think is something that I didn't always do. But now I don't really have a choice other than to take things one day at a time.
Right.
So that's where I'm at now. So I'm learning to be more organized and find a game plan. But
so where do you guys see yourself in, like, I know it sounds so cliche, but like in 5 years, like with everything you guys are already doing now, like where do you guys want to be and where do you see yourselves going to be?
I mean, at the end of the day, like I got not even the full touring experience. We were on and off touring, and even those 3 weeks of on and off, I just like decided in a moment like that's literally what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to travel. I want to play music with my friends. Like I don't care what kind of shows we're playing in 5 years. Like I just want to be on that bus, traveling with this band, playing shows, and just continuing doing that, because literally I am not happier than the moment I step like on that bus and know we're going to a show. You know what I mean? So
right.
As long as that keeps happening in 5 years, I'm happy. I don't care if we're playing the Marquee Theater again or like the dive bar across the street. Like I really don't care.
Right. As long as you're still doing music with like people you love. No, that's amazing. That shows not just a talent and a like, but like that is an absolute passion. If you really don't care, like you ask most people that, and they're like, "Oh, I want to be here, here, or here," and like it only goes up and up, and you're just like, "Look, I could
They're
be
doing
here,
it,
and I
man.
could be here. I don't give a shit as long
Yeah.
as I'm doing it." Like,
And I
and
feel like
that's
I've always, before this experience, I feel like I've always had it in my mind that like you don't make it until you're making what, like thousands of dollars a show, and you're playing huge venues, and it's like, we had, well, I don't know about the other guys, but literally the best show I've ever played in all the bands I've been in was this little, not little because a lot of big bands did play there, but this place called The Venue in Denver, Colorado. The most enjoyable, successful show I've ever played, and it's not a huge venue. It's like probably like, I don't know. Have you guys ever been to the Theater of Living Arts in Philly?
Oh yeah, oh, I
Yeah.
love it there.
Okay, so it's probably the size of that. So it's not Madison Square Garden, but it's also
Right.
not, again, the dive bar across the street. But
Right.
even in that cool, just, I want to say like rock and roll, dirty,
like an intimate, yeah.
best thing ever. And I feel like in that moment it hit me like, yeah, dude, like this is what it's about. Like just playing.
Wow.
These people were having so much fun. Like it was a really packed crowd for that small venue. I will say. I think they went over capacity by accident, but that's all. I want that every day of my life now. So
that's amazing.
That's incredible. We're just so excited that you're doing it. We root for you. Like I said, we had you on here. We loved it. And you made that move. And I'm just like, we get a thrill out of watching you do what your passion and what you love. Very important question. Everybody's got to know. Of course, Lexi Fox, the tour bus. What is the craziest shit you've seen so far on a tour bus? Don't be shy. You don't have to give out anybody's name, but the craziest shit you've seen.
Honestly, by the time that the after party happens on the tour bus, I'm like a lot of drinks in. Like I'm not the best person. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm 100 pounds, 5 feet. Like I don't remember a lot of the nights, but no one ends up hurt, which is the most important.
And there's no bathtub in the tour bus, is there? Right?
There's a shower.
Well, I mean, I've seen pictures of you knocked out
sleeping in the bathtub. Well, I can sleep upright in the shower.
See, that's talent.
I've slept upright before. It's nothing new, but I do still pull my Irish goodbyes really well. Like if there's a party happening on the tour bus, or like Diggs likes to have a lot of people in the green room or something, and if I'm just sitting there for like 1 minute too long, I just leave. And I just end up like I just wandering somewhere else. Bottle in my hand.
I'm that way. When I'm done, I'm done. Yeah.
I'm out.
So, the members of the band, whatever, a lot of the fans might be peeking in. No disrespect to them because the band's great. But let's say tomorrow the band breaks up and you want one band to call you and say, hey, come play bass for us. Who's the one band you would drop everything for to be a member of if you could? Besides Hollywood. Aerosmith. Oh, yeah, I seen you're a big Steven Tyler guy.
Hamilton's ass right out.
I see you're a big Steven Tyler fan. Of course, we know about his situation. I seen you post about it. Difficult. I know it's a little bit of the stereotypical rock and roll star.
Yeah,
people, it is real though, because people do suffer from it. Do you see maybe as you get bigger the kind of situations that put people like that?
Definitely. You mean like ended up in Steven's place?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I'm around it all the time. Every show we play, it's not a lie. Like, but you know what? And I just talked to my dad about this because my parents, being my parents, as soon as they found out about Steven and knowing how much I love him, my mom was texting me, "This is why I'm worried about you." But what I noticed, it's not the bands that are doing it anymore. It's the people that come to see the bands that are trying to push it on the band.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be candid with you guys, but like so many times I've walked off stage and there's fans, wherever with just Coke lined up and any drug, and they're so free to offer it right away. And like, I'm saying in here, you guys can hold me accountable. I do not fuck with that shit. Like, I drink. That's like the extent of it. Like I've seen how it happens. I've grown up with Steven as my idol, and my favorite bands are Motley Crue and Poison and all that stuff. Like I saw what it did to them personally and career-wise, and I'm good.
Not worth it.
I mean, like,
no, not worth it at all.
But there's a whole article, my dad sent it to me too, which is really cool. But there's a whole article that came out recently about, I love you, Taylor, about how rock and roll kind of changed recently.
Yeah.
in that, I don't know if you guys read this. It was a really popular article, but now rock stars are touring with like their nutritionists and like their physical trainers, and they bring a friend along that's sober to kind of keep them in check. And I think that's awesome. I think that's what's needed.
No, it is.
The rock and roll party lifestyle to that extent. Like we like to drink, trust us. We like to drink. We like to party, all that stuff. Like, but we know when to stop.
Right.
Which is really important. And if I did join a band and I found out there was a drug problem like that or some kind of shit going on, for my own sake, I would peacefully
awesome.
dip.
It's and no disrespect to no disrespect to any artist that dabbles or makes that their thing.
No,
but
not
to
at all.
you, you're so focused, and to you, it's like anything else for everybody. People, a job, career, a passion. No reason to waste it in your mind.
No, absolutely. And I'm 22. Like I don't want to f this up.
You're only 22.
I'm 22. I turned 23 in 2 months.
Wow, I swear you were not older, but a little older. Because you're so worldly and you're so clever, and you got a great head on your shoulders. And
she does. I agree with that. Like,
again,
honestly,
not the young kids don't.
You
but
do
I mean,
have a baby face. I mean, you're.
Oh, I know. I get that all the time.
But like, you don't have the mentality of somebody your age by any means.
Thank you. I have a funny story to tell you about that. I tell everyone this every time they talk about my baby face because I know I'm cursed with that. So after a Texas show a couple months ago, the whole band, which is 7 people alone, went out with probably like 7 more people of just like friends that we just invited to go to the bar with us. So there was like 14 to 15 of us all lined up at the bar. Everyone knew we were all together. So the bartender, God bless her, she was so cute. She started pouring everyone drinks, didn't say anything, and then she comes up to me and she goes, I hate to ask you this. I'm so sorry, but can I see your ID? And I was like, you bitch, out of the one person of the 15 freaking people that we in this group right now. But she was so freaking cute. We were crying about it. But she was like, you couldn't just have like this baby face. I don't know what to think of it, but luckily I'm legal. So
listen, take that baby face and run with it, girl, because it changes.
Yeah, my parents still look really young too, so I guess that's promising.
I used to have a baby face. I grew this big grizzly salt and pepper colored beard on it. Now I look like everybody's grandfather. I really do. So, I mean, you gotta get the band out east. I know things take time to develop and plans and all that. We would love to see them out east because there's a ton of talent in that band. And people said to me, like, people watch my show, like, I don't really know that artist. I don't know that artist. And then I mentioned you coming back on, and a couple of people were like, are you kidding me? Friggin', that's Travis's band. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm pretty aware of that. And that's awesome stuff. Does it, how is he? Do you hear a lot of Steel Panther stories? Is it like, does he bring that up much? Or is it like, he's on his own now?
He's kind of done with that chapter of his life. He's got a baby. Like I said, he's got a baby coming. He's got a beautiful wife. He's on good terms with the guys. There's no hate or anything like that. But he kind of just, he is really excited. And before I was in this band, this is why I was so excited for him, because he gets to be himself in a band now. He doesn't have a wig on. And Travis, if you met him, and you guys will meet him, like, there shouldn't be a character in front of him.
Right.
If he's going to be in the public eye and he's going to be on stage, it should just be Travis, because he is just a rock star through and through, and just the sweetest, best person you'll ever meet in your life. I mean, wow. I grew up loving the dude. Posters plastered on my wall since I was 12. And I loved him for a reason. I didn't love Lexi Fox. I met him when I was 13. And then from then on, when I met him, I met him in a meet and greet for Steel Panther, so he was Lexi. And then I met him outside of the bus when he was Travis. And it was like I met like my big brother, and
right.
I went home, and a month later on my birthday, I asked my mom to get me a bass for my birthday, and then that was it.
So I got to backtrack real quick, because you did say if you meet Travis, well, you will meet Travis. Are you saying it's going to happen? Like, do we get to meet? We got to meet this band.
Guys, you guys are with me, okay? You guys are with me. No, seriously, guys. Anytime we play the East Coast, you guys are you are on the bus. You're, everyone gets to have their friends. We don't let anyone backstage. God knows we're going to let like a serial killer, but it's always a party, man. We always, our friends and family, they're on the bus drinking, having a good time and everything. That's why I want to get back to the East Coast so bad, because, I met so many of my bandmates, friends, and family, and they haven't met any of mine yet. And they met my dad when he drove out here with me, but
Did he tell Travis to put his daughter's butt cheeks away? No more butt cheeks.
No, well, Travis tells me that. Travis and my dad both tell me that at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Travis is not about how I dress either. Trust me. I mean, he met me when I was 12. He's like, you have to stop. He's like, you have to wear clothes. Like, you just have to. And I'm like, no, like I'm not.
Right?
Travis.
It's hot here.
Travis. Let's get Travis on the Yo Show. We need to have a little talk.
I would love to.
That's your marketing decision. We'd love to have him. Anybody from that band is great. And I said, like on Facebook, I started following Chris, and she's wonderful. And,
Oh, yeah.
and you're a great bunch. And people assume, oh, it's a rowdy bunch. They probably do all this crazy stuff. But deep down, you're just a great group of musicians.
Good morning, guys. I'm gonna plug in my laptop. You might see my dog.
That's all right.
This thing is off the time.
I can't do it. I can't whistle.
Is it all sunny there?
Yeah, it's what? It's about 6 o'clock there. It's all dark here and dreary.
I know, it's so
cold.
depressing. I think it's about time to...
Oh, I think we lost.
Oh, no.
We did ask that, Fred,
I
and
can't leave
she's
plugged in on the couch.
working
Well,
on
we
it.
can hear you. We can't see you.
And no offense, that's great and all, but we'd love to see it.
I know. Listen, I'm ready to start Googling trips to Arizona.
Right?
What do people do? Priceline?
Priceline. Well, I forget what the rest of them are.
Expedia.
Expedia, Priceline. We lost her. I think she's going.
No, have faith.
Come to the Midwest. You know what, JD? And you're big into sepsis, and I think that's the kind of shows that maybe they need together, like the bands like Sepsis and Hollywood Gods and all that. Like, man, it's just crazy. Yeah,
Did you see the glow difference in her though this time? Like,
amazing.
she looks so happy.
Look how clever she is. She went and got a different screen. Hi, you're on. You're on twice. We'll take one down.
Okay, well, we're good. I got my phone.
There you go. That'll work.
It works. This is the second time we've had somebody had to get on their phone, like in a different area because it died.
Yeah, that was Saul Paul. Yeah, he did it from the parking lot.
In his car because it
Flip
died.
this somehow.
That.
How the hell?
I was not complaining by any means. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dad might not like it. It's a little too much body for Dad. Dad, if you're tuning in, we're sorry.
We were while we lost you, we're like, all right, what is it? Expedia? Is it Priceline? Like, where do we go to find a trip to Arizona to come see you?
Sure.
You guys have a house to stay. You know that. Forget about a hotel.
Really?
Well, you guys got so much going on, so now I kind of and you can't tell me dates, so that doesn't help with me booking a trip. Like, I could book a trip and you could be like, oh, well, we're going here, and I'm like, oh shit.
That's true. Well, okay. As soon as the contracts are signed, before we even announce them, I will send them to you guys. So
I'm holding you to that.
we can plan a trip and get you guys out here. Because I can't believe I didn't get to hug you guys in person yet.
I know.
I honestly, when I do, I'm not letting go, and Jeff can stand there and watch.
Oh, don't.
I got to tell you, because seriously,
never let go, Jack.
when you had told me, because again, like I said, we shared some messages. When you told me you officially left, I text Angela. I'm like, it's it. It's over. She's gone.
Dude,
no hugs, no hangout.
I swear to God, me and Jeff were damn near crying, texting each other on the phone, she's gonna watch you.
Oh my God! I didn't die. I just moved. But
yeah, but you moved to where I can't drive to. Well, I mean, I can, but it's gonna take me a lot of time and money now. Have you seen gas prices? Jesus.
Oh my God! You should see the flight prices. I looked into flying home for 4th of July, and that shit's
it's a holiday too.
But for a round trip is $600-$700. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, but you also picked a holiday. You know what I mean? You gotta go midweek, because I feel like everything's cheaper midweek.
That is true.
You gotta go from a Wednesday to a Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
We will. We'll make it work.
I'll let you know. I'll start looking it up. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Like I said, you guys never have to pay for a hotel, so.
Wow,
I'll bask out in the sun with you, and we'll play with the doggies.
Look at this cute little yard.
I know.
my
I
God.
saw it. I love
Are
it.
you kidding?
I don't think I can.
All your posts, I'm just but with all your posts, what the hell? You paid what, $10 for a side of, what was it, guacamole or something?
Oh, guacamole? It was I think it was $7 or $8, and you saw the picture. It was like this big.
Yeah.
But then
I was just like, well, that's one bite. Thank you very much.
There's one place literally across the street from me that has. It's so confusing. You know how like on the East Coast, guacamole and avocados are expensive everywhere. This one burrito place across the street from me, you pay $1.99, you get this big ass bag of chips and this tub of guacamole that just like overflows on the side. $1.99.
Wow.
And I'm like, something's not. Why is?
Oh, she's picking up, baby. We got a little dog attack going on upstairs. But
I hear that.
we are going to let you go. We're well past the half hour, and of course, we can sit here. I know we can sit here and do it all night. Don't, But again, the band is Hollywood Gods and Monsters, and me like a goofball, and I apologize greatly. I forgot to put the scroll down the bottom. I suck. Anyway, follow Rachel Bello on Instagram at Rach_Bello. Hollywood Gods and Monsters on YouTube. The website is www.hollywoodgodsandmonsters, just the letter N, monsters.com. Instagram, Hollywood Gods and Monsters. So many places to find them. Watch the videos. Watch the live music. Check out Rachel. Dude, I got to tell you from the bottom of our heart, I know we laugh and kid about how much we love you, and we do. We adore you, but we're so proud, and congratulations on this giant move and more to come.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Love you guys.
We love you. You're a goddamn superstar, dude, and we just wish the best for you. At 22, you're off to a great start, and, thank you very much.
There's so much more to come, and I'm so excited to see where everything takes you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a great night, and we'll welcome you back soon. Maybe when the tour dates come, we'll get you right back in there. How about every night?
Band on here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let them know. We would love to have them. As you see, we're just all about the music. We don't talk about crap. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care what your stands on, this, that, and the other thing. We're having fun. We talk about the artists, man, because we love art. Authors, musicians, actors, you name it. That's what we're all about.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for having me back on.
Thanks, Rachel. Talk soon.
Bye.
I called her Rach. Rach, I love her.
I know. Honestly, I'm letting you know right now, and this is for everybody to know for the rest of their lives, that if she ever comes on and I am not on the show, I will never speak to you another day the rest of my life. It will never happen.
I gotta tell you,
you'll be unfriended so quick. And you know what? Honestly, I think she would be upset. She'd be like, "Where's Ange?" I
know. I think she might beat me up, and she can beat me up. Come on now.
I know she could. I told you I was going to call her the one day and telling you.
I really appreciate this, Des of the Well. I appreciate that because we love doing it. And everybody says, where did you learn and how'd you train? I didn't. I just came on one day and started being myself. And Jules being herself. And even Ange's like, I don't know nothing about this. Man, come on, dude. Let's come on with me one night. Let's have some fun. And we do it. And we get so excited to talk. Sometimes we clash in the middle of our talking. But it's real. This is love and passion. And, when you get people like Rachel on, sure, she's beautiful and all that great stuff. But her talent and her story is legit. Yep. And we love that, man.
And it's amazing being able to see, I've had some people say, oh, I've never heard of that person that you're talking to and this and that. And it's but that's kind of partially one of the best things is because these people, even people we've talked to, they're going other places and they're going further. And it's you got to talk to them when they were vulnerable in a sense, you know what I mean? When they weren't molded or anything. And to see their growth and where they end up is just amazing because you're growing with them.
True, and JD, I appreciate that. He said that's why I love the Yo Show. And we've had some bands making their mark, and like JD, like Sepsis, and and Kaleido, and Empress, and Illusions of Grandeur, these metal bands, these metal women that have been kicking ass and getting somewhere and making their mark in music, and the support system's been great. And here's Rachel, who came on our show just as local Philly. Rachel in a band, playing music. Next thing you know, boom, Arizona, Hollywood Gods and Monsters. Lexi Fox, Travis, whatever you want to call him, from Steel Panther. That's cool shit. And then she's telling us, I got to get the whole band on the show. Yeah, you want to see me faint? Sure, bring the whole band on
Yeah,
the show.
right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
that would be an amazing interview. Just like have her and the whole band sitting there, just like, oh my God.
Right, and one of the things that we always talked about, and I mentioned it to a few of the stars that come on the show, like if we ever get out, not if we ever, we will, when we get out to their shows, bring somebody along that can shoot some footage and like, let's do like a live piece and clip it and then put it on the show. And,
GoPro.
you know, right, it's a dream, man. It's a dream to just meet some of these people.
What we're going to do is we're going to get you one of the beer helmets, right?
Yes.
So they have the beer and you can have your straw, but we're also going to dock the camera. And everything that you see, just a little bit taller, is going to be 100% documented. So if you pass out underneath the table, make sure you just look up a little bit.
So we'll do an interview with Rachel Bello, and you're pretty much going to see the studded bra the entire time.
Listen, I was not.
I mean her eye.
You know what? I wish. Like, I can't pull that shit off. No.
I don't know. She's adorable too. You know, she's 22 and kicking ass and looking great. It's really a marvel. I adore her. I do.
I love her mentality.
You see Big Cup in the house. So do I. I love she's very confident. And you read her social media, it's freaking hilarious. Like the cab driver that called her Elvira as fuck. I forgot to do this while she was on, and her internet got kind of bad, so we kind of lost her. And I wanted to do this for her because she was griping on Wednesday Addams.
Yeah, no, she should have gotten that. You know who else I could see her playing good? What's her name? The chick from Beetlejuice.
Lydia.
Yes.
Lydia Dietz, which of course is Lydia Manson's favorite. How wild is that? Because of Lydia name. Yeah, I like that. That's good. And
I
I'm
could see her
telling you,
doing that too.
she might have actress in her because she's got the look and it's unique, dainty but tough. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome.
And I was all over Christina Ricci pictures because I'm like, you know what? She reminds me of Ricci a little bit. And I took this pretty cool picture of Ricci.
A little bit.
Stop it.
I like the Freddy Krueger dress.
I know, right? That's a big time crush. We were talking Wednesday Addams. I don't want to use a Wednesday Addams picture because that's her young and creepy, but now?
You mean creepy because she was creepy or creepy because she was young?
Creepy because she's young. I mean, now.
I was about to say, she made them creepy ass faces in that too, so like both would have totally worked
Jesus
for that.
Christmas. Jesus.
Simmer down now.
What are you doing, the same page? Holy Moses. JD, you know, you've seen me. You think Tuesdays are bad. Wednesdays get bad, too.
Oh, yeah. No, Wednesdays get brutal. Like, you missed the one episode. Oh, who were we talking to that night? What episode was that? When we went and, what the hell was it that we go? I sent it to you, remember? And I was like, oh, my God, this is so gross.
Oh, yeah, we Googled that nasty thing.
What the hell was it? Oh.
You know, I don't know if I could find it. If I scroll down the list.
Oh my God. If you could find that, I would totally piss myself right now because that's like.
I really don't think I can remember, but it was. Oh, man.
Wasn't it like. I don't want to describe it and be wrong and just then be totally dirty minded, but like, it's me. Wasn't it something about like sucking semen up?
Yeah, it was. It was like a semen catching cup or something.
It was like something that like instead of it dripping down your legs, here we'll clean it up for you. And I was like, are you serious? That's real. That shit is being advertised. And like, yeah. So you missed that entire episode because like I made.
It's not coming in. I don't want to shout out anybody who may not have said it. And I'm looking at the past episodes, and I don't know. I don't know. I got to start rewatching some of these and come to that conclusion. But it was pretty gross.
Oh, wait. You know what? I wonder. You keep talking. I'm going to look.
It's gotten a little hot. With or without the Christina Ricci pictures. And I was talking about semen sucking.
Yeah, well, hold on.
I can't remember who it was. I'll give you a minute. We'll sing.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Price is wrong, bitch. Or is it sing the edited version? Price is Wrong, Bobby. While we're talking about dirty things, so as you know, they're coming out with a new Thor movie, Thor, Love and Thunder. And apparently, there's this little rumor going around that they actually trace the most played or replayed part of the trailer, and it's the part where Thor's naked. Yeah, I didn't even see it. I didn't see the trailer. I definitely didn't see Thor
I
naked.
didn't see the trailer nor Thor naked.
Right, I didn't see Thor naked. And it says the most replayed and rewind part. Like, when is he naked in the trailer? Why would you be naked in the trailer? Thor, any comments?
No, but thinking about somebody naked, you know what the show I started watching was? It's called Ghosts. Have you seen it?
No, I have not. I've heard about some naked.
So it's about, like, I guess this group, well, they're all individuals, but now it's a group of people who died around this house, and they're all stuck in this house. And, like, when you die, you just don't leave. Well, there's somebody from, like, the British era, like, he was a soldier, and then there was, like, some, like, jazz singer who died. Well, then there's, like, you move up in stage, and there's this dude who is no pants, no drawers, no nothing, just in a dress shirt and a jacket. And he's stuck like that now. As a ghost, he is stuck like that. So you'll see him walk around the show and he goes like this. And what happens when you put your arms up? But it's such a funny show. And, like, you know how they say, like, all right, you die, you go to hell, you go to heaven, you stay on earth, your soul does this, or you know what I mean? Everybody's got their thing. So in the show, they either go up or they go down. Well, these select ghosts stay here. And their goal is to go up. And do you know what they call that? Being sucked off. My goal is just to be sucked off. And the chick who's like today is like,
that's everybody's
that term. And they're all like, oh yeah, he got sucked off. Like it's nothing. And she's sitting there like,
that's how you go to heaven.
Definitely means something a little different now.
Yeah, that's all about going to heaven. It's not. I'm not going to find this episode. I can't really think of it, and it was kind of disgusting, but yet
it was
hilarious.
Extremely disgusting. It was before the benefit. I will find this shit.
Before the benefit.
So gross.
2.0 has only had one. But then again, there was a couple episodes where you filled in for Jewel and Yo Show, so it might have been one of those.
I'm looking through the messenger because I sent you it on Messenger.
That's disgusting.
You're the one who likes to have meat in your mouth or a male appendage in your mouth.
Well, you ruined it with Scrapple. Never again. Done with Scrapple.
I didn't ruin it. You're the one who swallowed it. I don't eat that shit. Nope.
Just ruin your social status here.
Listen, I don't like Scrapple.
So while
it's funny, I like Spam.
I like Spam.
I like
Spam and eggs mixed in. So while Angela is scrolling, I want to let everybody know, remind everybody, and Angela's going to make a little appearance too. And I want to talk about the skicks. We'll wait till that night.
Yes.
But Tuesday night, Jewel and I, the Yo Show family, Angela included, and like I said, every time you're a guest on here, your family, we celebrate 200 episodes of the Yo Show. That doesn't include 2.0, it's a little bit of a separate entity, or maybe, I think, how many 2.0s have I done? 8, 9, something like that? But
it had to have been worse. I've done at least like 4 or 5.
Right? I have to look that up too. But 200, and we're going to have some guests appear, and we're going to talk about past episodes. We're going to do a segment. Angela's going to jump in, and there's so much to just be excited about and talk about. And I want to do like a 5-hour show, and Jules like, I don't know if I can do that long, so whatever, we'll figure it out. But we want to celebrate it. It's Tuesday night, same places, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, the Superhero Network. The Yo Show turns 200. And apparently 200, from what Jules says, it's taken us like 4 years? 5 years?
Wow.
Is that possible? 4 years?
I
I guess.
There's 52 weeks in a year.
52 Wednesdays in a year. We missed 1 or 2. And so, yeah, I guess about 4 years at least. Wow.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
I've gotten old.
Doing the math. We're not doing Common Core math.
I know, exactly.
We're just doing math.
My beard was... I didn't even have a beard when I started. I had a goatee, and it was dark. Now it's all gray. It's from having
gonna be
people
so
like
mad.
Rachel Bello on talk about having her butt hanging it.
It's so good though. It's not like it sucks that I can't like just search.
I know, I really don't remember it, and when I remember it, I'm just gonna piss myself laughing.
Oh, I'm gonna be so upset though because it's not gonna be on the show, and like
So let's do a quick rundown. Okay, so 2.0. Laura Cheadle, who was gorgeous, we love her. Sarah Chaffee, the cellist for the Raiders.
yeah,
Amazing.
huh?
Saul
She's been
Paul.
doing great things.
Oh, she's awesome, dude. I watch her stuff all the time. She's
And
so
Saul's
great.
been doing great things too. I've been following him.
Yeah, Saul Paul. We did an episode with a hockey episode with Mark Zamaro. We did Paul Scardino, who was the world record holder for Funko Pops. I had Margarita Monet from Edge of Paradise, who made a special appearance, and I had to do that alone, but I don't care because she's awesome. Rachel Bello,
Roger Dorman.
Roger Dorman, Rachel Hoffman, Jassy Capella, which is our last one. Yeah, I guess 11, 12.
I did a couple of them. I still follow all of them too.
Oh, me
Have
too.
you yet to go watch the movie Karen?
You know, I still never
No.
watched the whole thing. I did see some of that. I have not watched the whole thing. I gotta see it.
I still have it on my DVR.
Yeah, so I love Roger Dorman. Great guy. He was awesome.
What is it? I'm getting so angry.
It's not going to happen. Whatever it is, it's not going to happen.
It was like, wasn't it like a tampon for semen?
It was something. It was like a man. Yeah, Lena Scissorhands. She didn't do 2.0 though. She was regular Yosha, but yeah, we had her. And I'm looking. That's another thing I want to look at as we talk. We celebrate the women of rock and metal, and I'm looking down some of the names. Of course, Rachel Bello, and even the women, the singers. Last night we had Eva. It was tremendous. And then we looked Maggie Carlton, Barbara Blackthorne, Erica Brighthill.
I found it.
Christina Chris. What was it?
The dripstick.
The dripstick. Everybody go to Google right now and hit
I found it.
dripstick. Now, what episode was that and who brought it to our attention? Or do we not
I
have
don't
that?
even know.
Ah, damn it. The dripstick. Disgusting. Thank us later.
I don't think that was Roger Dorman.
No, I don't think Roger Dormer said about
No,
the
and
dripstick.
it wasn't Saul.
Uh-oh, here we go. This is going to be bad.
Oh, God.
Get your Google ready.
I'm waiting.
I know, I'm waiting. Overly anxiously. I'm waiting. I don't even know if I want to know. But I'm
Listen,
excited.
if it's supposed to be better than like the dripstick, no, I'm like,
Dripstick's hard to beat. I mean, that literally
Yeah.
had us rolling off our chairs in disgust.
oh, and gagging because
Ah, bah. It's like the scrapple stick. It's called, change it into a scrapple stick. Bleh.
it's like an undercooked Scrabble. Oh,
Yeah, undercooked Scrabble's nice. I'm not a very big Scrabble fan. I definitely don't make it.
I don't. I like pork roll.
Oh, don't even get me started.
When I lived in Florida, it was so sad because like we would go and they'd be like, "Do you want ham, sausage, or bacon?" And I'm looking at them like, "Bitch, I want pork roll, but you don't know what that is."
Oh, but, you ain't got that. Here, I brought my own. Can you fry that up?
Yeah, like I would have his dad send like Wawa coffee, and I'm like, "How could you send me pork roll? I just
know,
want
right?
some pork roll."
Now, let me ask
And
you,
tasty
because
cakes.
I go in places and waitresses laugh at me. And I always say, I order pork roll and I tell them to kill it. How do you like yours? I like mine dark.
I don't need pork roll.
You don't think
Nope.
Didn't you just say pork roll?
Oh, pork roll? Oh no, pork
Yeah.
roll. Sorry, I thought we were going back to the Scrabble because people
Nah.
like it really crispy. I don't want it to be like so tough that like you have to like saw at it. Like
Oh.
well, I guess it would depend if it's thicker or thin. You know what I mean? If it's thicker, I like the extra crispy. If it's thin, ha ha ha.
If you
it's
just turned there, we're talking about pork roll, ladies and gentlemen. Holy man.
after the dripstick, if it's thin, I don't want it overcooked because then it becomes like there's no more texture.
Yeah, I get you. And that is a good point. And like the thin, like you get the 4-pack box of Taylor, And the
Yeah.
pizzas are like, no, I need
I
need life.
meat.
I
I need
need
all that
meat.
meat in my mouth.
Give me meat in my mouth. She said. But yeah, I my voice.
Come on, Bear. We're still waiting.
I know we're waiting, Bear. And speaking of meat in our mouths, I don't know why.
Why are you the one saying this?
But I keep telling everybody go back to that Fogo de Chao, which is basically the greatest eating experience of all time. And
I tried to
it's
tell you.
you're right, non-stop meat, and even the salad bar. Like my brother's like, I can't eat meat like that. I'm like, dude, did the salad bar blow you away? There's all this
I've brought
salads.
a vegetarian there before.
Really,
Hmm.
man. But there's just it's endless food,
Meat.
meat.
It's so good. Like you want to wear like your stretchy pants.
I asked the
like-
girl for a cut, and she looked at me like I was crazy. But I mean, nap
Listen,
me
I
a
would have
time
rolled
out.
over with just a napkin and just been like,
I was getting ready to. She's
meat
like,
coma. Like,
oh, you do get the meat coma. You get the meat sweats, as you said. Oh, here we go.
curly fries made
Curly
with
fries
pork are
made
really
with-
piggy peckers.
I like that. Is that what we saved all this time for?
I
that
know.
what made us wait?
You know what? I think it's funny, but I feel slightly disappointed.
A little disappointed, especially in
Like
Bear.
we went from the dripstick to something that sounds actually really good.
Right, exactly. Ooh, I can go for pork roll right now.
Oh yeah.
I hate working. Work sucks. I'm gonna go
You
out
know what?
tomorrow.
I like. So, how do you like your fries? Like, if you could pick any type of fry, any style, any cut, any flavor, any topping, what is your ultimate fry? Your favorite fry?
You're gonna really think this is lame, but McDonald's.
Ew.
What? Oh, their
Yes,
fries are
they're
the
so-
best.
Dude,
All right.
leave them outside for like a year and they're still gonna look the same way.
I got another one though, and I don't know because I
It's
accidentally.
better than McDonald's.
Yeah, I actually sent you this text today. My
Oh,
wife
yeah.
and I. Yeah, my wife and I. So my wife wants to make a plan, a date, and it's a date because she wants to go see Top Gun, and I'm not a Top Gun fan, but for her, she said, "Will you go on a date with me to go see Top Gun?" And we'll go to Top Gun. We'll go and then we'll get dinner. And I'm like, "Yeah, we'll go to Maggio's or Angelo's or what else did I say?" Because I say. Or Vince's
said it to
Pizza.
me.
And I said to Ange, she's like, "Ooh, that sounds good." I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?" I'm like, "Oops."
Yeah.
But Maggio's
Maggio's,
has
Vince's, or Angela's, and I was like, oh yeah.
asking around on a
Like,
date.
are you taking me to get some food?
The same night I'm dating my wife, apparently Angela and I are going out to dinner.
Listen, me and your wife can go out on the date and you can stay home.
That's true, I can.
You could be the dog father.
I am the dog father. Thank you.
I know.
Popeyes fries?
No.
I didn't know Popeyes had fries. So
Yeah, Popeyes has
Maggio's,
fries. My daughter
Maggio's
likes
makes
Taco
these.
Bell fries.
Ew, no. So they make the loaded fries, and how we get them is it comes with like ranch, bacon, like a cheese whiz, little scallions in them, and then we get them like that. And on the side, I get barbecue sauce, and then I pour the barbecue sauce on it. Ah, that's fries, man. That's living.
So I love brown gravy and mozzarella fries.
You're one of those, okay? A lot of people do.
Love them.
Yeah.
So good. But I'm weird. I also like, and I found this out accidentally. I was stoned one day. I'm not even going to lie. And like, my popcorn fell on my pizza and I was too lazy to move it off. So I ate it. And popcorn on pizza is been so good. So
Everything's
good.
good
Like,
on pizza.
it got to the point that like months later we're ordering a pizza and like my cousin Gad would be like, oh, let's make some popcorn.
Yeah, and you had to order a pizza first.
Yeah.
We
Gotta
haven't got a
order
pizza.
But no, gravy fries, gravy and mozzarella fries. So good.
What else? There was another fry thing I had in mind and I forgot. Damn it. Not gravy. Oh! Malt vinegar. No? I like that.
Salt and vinegar chips, but like I don't mind the taste of vinegar, but I don't want the sog.
I get, okay. I do a little dippy. I give a little dippy dip.
A little
And
dipstick.
little dippy, little dip. Drip stick. Smart ass.
I'm just saying.
Dripstick. But you don't see that a lot though. What's the name? Five Guys has it. Five Guys has the right malt vinegar on fries, dude. That's like the shot. But you got to do like some dips and stuff. Like I said, not to keep it soggy. But a lot of places, like when they make the cheese fries and use the cheese whiz, by the time they get to you, they're soggy or all stuck together.
See, we always get fries with cheese on the side.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Like that's like my
Listen,
Steve
the last
steak
time
thing.
I ate at Red Robin, I was pregnant, and I got so sick. And Willis Fowler says that I was just sick because I was sick with my pregnancy. I still think that I got sick eating, so I've not been back there since.
La la
And
la. Don't ruin
I
Red
have
Robin
not
for
been there in
me.
8 years. 8.5 years. I've not been to Red Robin. Yum. But I still have to do that.
Yeah, of course you gotta do it. I love me some Red Robin.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I like. Well, I'm a burger guy, so for me, burger's burger. Tonight for dinner we had. I don't know if you ever had these. Chicken sausage.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I like it with it's a chicken apple sausage.
the chicken apple is good. We had the cheddar ones, and because me, it's all about grilling. And once the weather gets nice, grill. I came home from work. She's like, I got potato salad and
onion ring
coleslaw. Would you mind grilling? I'm like, yeah, I'll grill. I love grilling. Onion ring tower. But not that bloomin' onion thing. I find that disgusting. It's so greasy and nasty.
But yet you like McDonald's fries.
That's not greasy and nasty. That's
What in whose world? Do you know you can actually, if you don't have a candle, you can literally light a McDonald's French fry and have a goddamn
Stop
candle?
it. Next week on one of these two shows, I'm lighting a McDonald's candle. God damn
Listen,
it.
get me on
Or French
get me on
fry.
another. If you listen, the next 2.0 that I'm on, I will literally go to Taco Bell, Popeyes, Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, and I will sit here with a small fry, and I will light every one of these, and I guarantee the McDonald's fry is still going to be lit by the end of the show. Gross.
They're delicious. They're soaked in crack, like people say.
That's so gross. So gross.
If by gross you mean absolutely delicious, yes. I agree.
Have you had your cholesterol checked?
Oh God, it's been a while. Mine's high.
Mine's high, and I eat healthy as hell.
Man, see, it's not what you eat; it's who you eat. No. High cholesterol. Hello.
I was waiting to hear your wife come down.
No, yeah, she's gonna come. But she came down earlier to drop this off. This gorgeous Reese's potato chip. It's got potato chips in it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Listen,
the
and you
debut.
sat here and talked shit the one day that I was eating my snacks. I was eating my candy, and you're like, are you really eating on the Yo Show? And here you are, not only opening a bag that sounds like a chip bag, loud and clear next to the mic, but no, let's add some peanut butter and chocolate to it.
But it's like, you know why? I saw our good friend Troy David Henderson, who does Aunt Mary Pat, doing the Moon Coke. Do you see this Moon Coke? It's like crystal clear. And his review of it was just so disgusting. But there's chip. We're just talking about chip. Look at this thing. Jesus, you choke a horse with
God,
this
your
thing.
microphone literally picks up every sound. Ew, I heard a crunch.
My God, it's amazing.
See, I don't like chocolate with my salty. I don't like chocolate-covered pretzels or chocolate-covered chips. And... But
Oh
yet,
my
I
God.
like adding fruit to my salads. So I don't know. I'm weird.
No, fruit to your salad's not bad.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I eat healthy as shit, and it's all the stress and bullshit that I deal with that has my cholesterol like double its limit. And I don't want to go on the medication, so I'm over here like trying to meditate and shit, and I just need like.
The medication blows. But yeah, they said a while back, I was like, dude, get a good microphone. This microphone can probably picks up my. Never mind.
Don't fart.
God. That was so good.
Nope. What's your favorite candy?
I
That's your
mean,
new favorite candy.
no, Reese's in general.
So you like chocolate over fruity or like sweet?
I like chocolate. I do. When it comes to candy, especially candy, I like chocolate. Reese Cups, Kit Kats, Hershey with almonds. Let me guess. I'm going to guess. Don't even tell me. You're going to say fucking Skittles, aren't you?
Close, but no.
Starburst. No? What is it then?
I love Airheads.
Really?
I love Airheads.
Oh, man.
And like now they have those little Laffy Taffy bites. So I have this little like jar that sits on my coffee table, and I buy like a box or two of the Laffy Taffy bites, and it's so tempting and like to eat the whole entire thing. But nope, I only have like one or two a night to get rid of my sweet tooth, and then I have to hide it because I will destroy it. But
That's why I stopped buying the little bags of Milky Way Darks. Oh,
I've actually come to really like dark chocolate recently.
Me too. I'll get the Milky Way Darks, and they come in the individual packages in a bag, and I could probably sit down and eat the whole bag. So that's why I stopped buying them. Because I mean, literally, could eat the whole bag.
I've had so many different types of Kit Kats. So like I got these snack crates, and you get a crate a month from a different country. And the 1 month it was like Japan or something like that. And Japan clearly, it was like Japan, Korea, one of them. They really like their Kit Kats. And they really, really like green tea. Like I ended up having like a matcha green tea Kit Kat, just a green tea Kit Kat. Like I had like 16 different types of Kit Kats. And I'll tell you what, they all sucked.
Really?
They all sucked. Because it's like, picture eating a tea bag, a green tea bag on top of a Kit Kat. That's like what it tasted like. It was not good. They fucking tea bagged my Kit Kat.
I'm sorry, I can't imagine eating a tea bag.
I tried to keep a straight face, and I was like, I lost
You
it.
did. I give you credit. You were really holding back, and I couldn't stop because you say tea bag. You say tea bag, and all hell breaks loose. So,
well, the worst part is you get an eye sty. You literally have to teabag your eye. You know how many times I've teabagged myself? Like so.
If I could teabag myself, I'd never leave the house. That's what.
I'll have to try that. That's a unique combination.
Bacon wrapped dark chocolate mozzarella sticks.
I know. That's why I said I'm gonna have to try it. It sounds interesting.
It does.
So I stopped drinking coffee because of my reflux, and I started drinking tea. And I'm not one of them that I've found ways to make the tea work, but I'm not one of them people that like sit there and steep my tea bag and then take it out. Like the tea bag's in, I mix, and the tea bag stays in there until I'm done with it. Well, when I get more towards the bottom of the cup, I always forget to like move the tea bag back and like hold it. So I go to take a sip, and next thing you know, I have a tea bag that smacks me like right between the eyes. Every time I teabag myself, and I sit there and like I don't care if I'm alone or not, I crack up laughing out loud. Like I just teabagged myself. Like how many people can say that? And I do it all the time.
Fellas, send your emails care to Angela Marie at the Yo Show, and you too can get teabagged. Holy Jesus.
That's nice and warm.
I'm telling you, Bear. When you get a chance, dude, get out and get these potato chip big cups. These are phenomenal.
When you get a chance, go Google the dripstick.
And Google the dripstick.
Oh, God.
And let me know your Amazon pick number when you order one.
Yeah, right? Oh, my God. And wasn't that, like, didn't I say, like, I was randomly, like, scrolling on Facebook, and I saw that, and I was like, there's no way. Like, this has got to be some type of, like, bullshit Facebook thing, and... No, it was real, and I was like, Jeff, I've never.
That's nasty.
Like not much scars me, but that scarred me.
Right? Like you're usually, and it was like usually on the show, whether it's Jewel or Angela or whoever, we say some outrageous things here and there, and I definitely crossed the line. But that night you were so stunned. You were stunned. Like you couldn't contain yourself with like the dripstick.
Oh my God, it was so bad. Like, oh.
So bad. It's
I
good.
just want to know what in the Pretty Woman would make somebody want to invent that.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Yes. It is. And it goes up and it. It's so gross. Like, and it's real. It's real. Like, and I'm pretty sure that Jeff and I actually, like, we looked into it that you can buy, like Costco size boxes of it. Like, the hell do you need that shit for? Like, oh my God, no.
I'm gonna need a case of 10,000 dripsticks,
Yeah,
please.
right? Like,
Jesus Christ.
oh God, no.
That's a lot of pain.
I wonder if that's how porn stars clean up.
Blah. No, they get they bring in animals to lick them clean. Yep. I love it. I absolutely love it.
It's not cheating because it's your dog.
Like, it's your dog. Dude, we got it. No, it's your dog. Yo 2.0 does come back to you Wednesday nights. We're going to start doing this more. God help you all. Tonight, of course, Rachel Bello. Next week, June 8th, a local violinist, Alice Marie. She's scheduled. I don't know if she's coming on because she's like, is it video? And some people get weirded out by being on video. But hopefully, next Wednesday. And I saw her on Fox 29 News. She's excellent. June 15th, horror film director CJ Vecchio. He's making a new film. It's kind of like a fan film, but it's the big three. It's Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers. He's making this great horror film of the big three. Very exciting. He's going to come on the program. He'll be on the program on the 15th to talk about it. CJ Vecchio. Very excited. And I'm not a horror.
Oh, I'm a horror buff.
Are you really? And it's funny because a lot of the people that come on the show are, a lot of my friends are, and
I don't I see ghosts and like I believe in all that type of shit. So like horror movies, I'm all for. Like I will sit there and watch some of the most gruesome, messed up shit in the world. But like the movies that freak me out internally are all like your paranormal, like exorcism type shit. Like that gets me because listen, you can choose to believe whatever you want to believe, but I believe that shit can happen. And like, I don't know. And it's weird because like I have one of the oldest Ouija boards that are made like original in my other room, but yet those movies freak me out. I want to go to the Jason Voorhees camp in Jersey.
Dominique Ruiz. Ooh-wee.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, showing. Baby. I'd say I can't. And, like, when Lydia Manson she was supposed to do a horror convention. I think it was, like, in Cherry Hill. And I would go to that, but I just don't. Oh, I'm sorry. We're killing you tonight. Poor baby.
I'm not a morning person. I had to wake up so early. I had to unload a truck today.
Same
I'm not used to all this physical labor bullshit.
6 a.m. I get up every morning.
I have to wake up before that with the sasshole who wants to yell at me.
I wake up. I got a couple sassholes and dogs like light me up. Yeah, send me the link. She looks very yo-showish.
So, you've seen that? I've actually never seen it. So, like, I'm kind of only going off of, like, clips I've seen on Facebook or, like, a commercial. But, like, I don't know. Maybe it's even something my daughter watches. I have no idea. But, like, they put on a mask and, like, they sit there and talk and you ask them questions and they have to figure out who's underneath the mask.
Is that kind of like The Masked Singer, only with...
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
We should have a version of that on Yo 2.0.
I like that. Yeah. There's me checking out Dominique Ruiz on replay. I gotta show you this, dude. The world of scamming and spamming and fake texts has reached an all-time high. I'm sitting at work. I get this today. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read it, but it's just so goddamn funny. This text comes in and says, "Hello, horny. My username Amelia331. I am waiting for you. Joined me. First of all, your grammar sucks. I'm waiting for you. Joined me. Your grammar stinks. Second of all, how'd you know my name was horny? And third of all, how'd you get my number?"
Yo, you know who texted me every day? Pizza Hut.
Really?
I swear to God.
Primo's Hoagies texts me every freaking day.
I honestly have not ordered Pizza Hut like probably since I had COVID because like they would leave it at my front door and I didn't have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
You want to talk about greasy? What's that picture? That's how we got. I forgot to put that
Pizza
picture.
Hut reminded me of like Chuck E. Cheese pizza, which reminded me of uh, some cafeteria pizza. Like some was like Elu, some was like that, and then on Fridays you got Pizza Hut or Domino's.
Yeah. I don't mind Domino's. Pizza's so again greasy. It's
Coming from the man who likes McDonald's
McDonald's
fries.
French. They're not
Listen, I'm
greasy.
telling you, the next 2.0 that I come on, I'm gonna sit here and light fries on fire.
I want to see it. There's a
I'm so gonna
replay
do
of.
it.
There it is in big letters. Hello, horny. My username Amelia331. I am waiting for you. Joined me.
Join.
Your grammar stinks. Amelia.
Actually, you know what? Last night you should have came up and did the show at Murphy's. I was up there shooting. I lost. I got my ass kicked. Like
No,
brutal.
I don't want to get too much into the rumor mill, but I heard there was a gigantic brawl over the weekend at Murphy's. Gigantic.
No, I don't go. I go when Pool summons me, and sometimes I don't even want to do that. Dude,
I
the
don't
past
like
2 weeks
brawls.
I've gotten my ass handed to me at Pool.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah. Like, so bad.
What is all this? A lot of text. A couple from my wife.
Jesus, it's you in Nigeria.
What's that?
There's
Oh, Jesus Christ. Probably. I mean, the bad grammar tips it off right there.
That's meat in your mouth. Oh my God, that was a good one. That was a really good one. It actually brought a tear.
I just saw your text and I'm texting you back.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I just saw your text now. I just saw it now. It took me all episode.
Took me 2 hours, and I texted you back while we're talking on the air show.
Well, because I can't respond to that out loud.
I don't know. If I knew, I don't know.
The hell if I know. It's great being popular. That's all I know. Right?
Listen, Pizza Hut texted me, and Willow's school texts me all the time. All the time.
Well, that makes sense. That's not bad. But I get them all the
No,
time
it's
from
so. Oh my God, dude. Ew.
All right, Horny.
Yeah.
I'm going to send Horny's number to Bear. You can text Horny back. Oh, I'm Horny. She called me Horny. Hi, Horny.
And you should respond. I have a box of dripsticks with your name on it.
Yeah, with your name on it. Oh my
So
God.
bad.
I know. I'm like disgusted. It's disgusting.
I wonder. And you know what the worst part is? Is I swear to God, our phones listen to us. So like, I'm gonna be off the show and I'm gonna go on and it's gonna give me some other type of crazy shit. And the next show, I'm gonna be like, so here's your French fry. Oh, and by the way, this is what Facebook told me this time, and it's real.
Apparently, you could use McDonald's French fries as feminine hygiene products.
Oh, that would be really gross.
I'm telling you, dude. Not trying to be gross. I love McDonald's French fries. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Since when does YouTube put that? I was gonna say I think she meant honey. I think she meant to call me honey, not horny. Hi, horny. Hi, hi, doll.
But do you know that every time you call somebody honey, you're actually calling them a bee's ass?
Well, that's why I call my wife honey. Honey. People have
Probably.
Nah.
Probably the cord would be the wick.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. That's nasty. As long as you're done with the good stuff.
Ew. Oh God. Oh,
Mwah.
God.
I know. Mwah.
I can't. It's fucking gross.
Well, we made it to almost 10 o'clock and derailed several times.
Were we ever on rail?
Never, and that's the beauty of it.
Okay, that's what I was making sure we were on the same page.
That's when I'm like, should I make up a little timeline script? She's like, no.
No. Because even when we do, we normally are like...
I know.
Actually, I think it's B shit.
I was just going to say, I think it's B shit.
Yeah, I think it's
B shit. B shit barbecue sauce. I love honey. My wife likes honey. She puts on like everything.
Like honey.
I like horny. Hi, honey. Oh, I shouldn't do the Asian accent. Again, a gigantic thanks.
Oh, we all suck. I'm still gonna call it. I'm still gonna call it bee poop.
Me too.
No, honey is not bee poop, spit, or vomit. Honey is made from nectar by reducing the moisture content after it's carried back to the hive. While bees store the nectar inside their honey stomachs, the nectar is not vomited or pooped out before it is turned into actual honey.
Bee semen. It's bee semen.
Ew.
Did
you see my face when the reality sunk in of like, which other way was it going to come out?
Yeah. You did.
Oh, God. When we go back and watch that, you're just going to see this to like...
Stunned.
I'm going to be sitting there like, how many squirts into my honey tea?
I wonder if plants ban... Oh, wait. Okay. I got it now. I wonder if plants ban the honey drippers were named after dripsticks. Maybe. Have you heard the news? There's good rock at midnight.
Yeah.
That's why there's pro singers in me.
Nope, I can't.
Doesn't mean if it's Tuesday or Wednesday, I still can't sing properly. We kept the scroll down there because I want everybody to get to know it. And if you're tuning in live or if you tune in later, the amazing Rachel Bello, we thank her. You can follow her on Instagram at Rach_Bello. Hollywood Gods and Monsters is her brand new band that she is in with Travis Hazy, Diggity Dave, Chris Aragon. You can find them, of course, Hollywood Gods and Monsters on YouTube. The website is www.hollywoodgodsandmonsters, just the letter N, no end, monsters.com. Instagram, Hollywood Gods and Monsters. Want to remind everybody, of course, that the Yo Show will take on its 200th episode this Tuesday. Angela will be a part of that. She's got a segment lined up, me and Jewel, and we're going to celebrate 200. Try and get a few guests to come on and just talk about the years and the episodes that have started us here, led us here to a spin-off show, if you will, and a second night. And just show a lot of appreciation to the great people and fans that watch. Bear, of course, you're one of them, dude. You always had our back. And there's a lot of people who have just really supported us. You know, the millions of dollars keep flooding in from sponsors and supporters. It's great. We're wealthy as hell. No, we're not. But anyway, it don't matter. 200, Bear. We expect to see you there with a suit and tie on. And Angela, it's a little segment for everybody that's watching out there. We're going to definitely give a great thanks to the people who have stepped up in emergency situations where Jewel couldn't make it, that have taken the hot seat. Angela, of course, Tiffany Mosher, who we love, who we haven't had in a while, and she got a new job. She's gotten really busy, but Tiffany will be on as well. We're going to do a segment with Lydia, Tiffany, Angela, Jewel. We're going to have like all my Yo Show ladies who I love so very much. Just come on and just kind of shoot the shit and maybe roast me. Maybe maybe you guys can roast Little Jeff. I know Jewel will have a freaking blast at that.
And you're giving me notice too, so
I'm giving you plenty. I'm giving you like a solid almost week's notice. We're going to pick the time and get the ladies.
You know how bad that could potentially be for me, right?
It can't get any worse. So you told Rachel Bello you wanted to get my ass waxed, and she's like...
And she's going to make it happen. I have full faith in that.
I can't. And then, she...
Instead of, Kelly Clarkson, you're going to be like, Rachel Bello.
No, I'll go like, Rachel Bello.
Not as you're having a whole lot of hair ripped off your ass.
Wow. I don't know who that turned off more.
I'll give you a dripstick to bite on, so you'll be all right.
I don't know who got more turned off by that, me or Rachel Bello.
No, Rachel, it was like the pressure's on me, okay.
It is, the pressure's on, but you're a rock star now, dude. That's what rock stars do. They make rock star things happen. I still haven't gotten on the stripper pole during the show either. Emily Cipriano from Pennsylvania, pole academy was supposed to get me on her.
I used to
In her
teach people how
studio.
to dance on a pole.
I was actually going to get on the pole. When the show is over, check the link in your messenger. I hope it's not gross. Because I'm going to do it before the show.
Well,
like
listen talking to me.
It's like that telling that little kid, don't touch the... What is this? Ah, this is that Dominique Ruiz.
So, on a totally different...
This is playing... I guess I can't play that because it's playing Nirvana, but... Wow, look at that. That should be in front of every convenience store.
Nice.
Welcome to 7-Eleven. Go ahead, you were saying?
I got thrown off.
So did I.
All right. So we talked about Johnny Depp, right?
Yes.
We got to backtrack because I'm just like, I didn't follow either thing that happened really. I just kind of monitored Facebook, and Facebook did it all for me. But
Yeah.
like the whole Will Smith smack. Now I know him and his wife had an open marriage so that they can go and do their own thing, but like from my understanding, they'd like always spoke to each other about it. But now she's divorcing him and her boyfriend. Like, what the hell transpired after that? Like, what did I miss in the whole Will Smith smack world?
I don't know, because in seeing it, I was like, at first, like, shocked by it. And then the more you hear about it, the more everybody's saying it's a publicity stunt, but that's ruining his career. I don't even know. Like, to me, it's just more Hollywood garbage. And when you see stuff like that, and then you talk about, like, this Amber Heard, like, pooping in the bed, like, how much more ridiculous notoriety do you try to get your hands on? Like,
No, I
really?
agree. No, I agree.
Especially, like I said, and, again, to compare and do a little butt kiss, and you see somebody like Rachel come on and pursue her dreams and use the talent, and they get morons like that. Like, that's just, it's stupidity.
And Jim Carrey's retiring. That's so sad.
I can do it out. It
I
hasn't been
like
good.
Jim Carrey.
It hasn't been good in a long, long time.
No, actually, I just watched him in Sonic 2 with my daughter now. Don't remember much of it because, like, I was half asleep, but, like, there was definitely funny parts. I should probably rewatch it, but, like, there was definitely...
Now, look at this. Somebody sent me a picture. This is an actual restaurant in California. Obi-Wan pierogi. I want one. I want an Obi-Wan pierogi.
Oh, my God. So, in Massachusetts, I went to Salem, and there's a liquor store, and I have a picture. I'll have to send it to you. It's called Bunghole Liquors.
I love it.
I swear to God. I stopped and I was like, it's really called Bunghole Liquors. I was like, no way. Like, I think I have it.
That's like the kind of places you got to go out and get to, like, sponsor your show. Brought to you by
Bunghole Liquors.
Liquor in the front and poker in the rear. Bunghole Liquors.
God.
All right, it's unfortunately it's get out of here time. God, it's like 10 o'clock already. Again, a big thanks. Big thanks to Rachel Bello. Big thanks to Angela for coming back. Welcome back, and welcome back to 2.0. And the people that were so kind enough to tune in and watch. What the hell did I just do?
I don't know.
What the heck just happened? Oh, there it is. I hit a different tab in Google, and I thought I kicked myself off. All right, so we're going to take you out of here with some St. Ricketts, of course. It is The Catalyst, because that's the song that we do here on 2.0. Tuesday night, the 200th episode of the Yo Show. Next Wednesday night, Yo 2.0 with CJ Vecchio. A lot of great stuff coming up. Keep an eye out on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, www.theyoshow215.com. Lots of great stuff. I just got a text from Bunghole Liquor. There it is. It exists. It's Bunghole.
Yeah, it's Bunghole Liquors.
Bunghole Liquors. Amber Heard, the official liquor store.
That's
The official liquor store of Amber Heard.
Well, nobody's hiring her anymore, so like she can mascot away there.
Oh, poor thing. I just like spit all across my TV screen. All right, let's set up the music with our great technology here. And Angela, any parting words?
I love you all.
Oh, I love you all too. And don't forget, get to the store and get your mother freaking
Dripstick one.
that too, and your Reese's potato chip big cups.
Sorry, you left the pause, and I was like,
I know. There's a big cups joke out there too. Angela did a couple stretches tonight. We won't talk about big cups. We'll save that for another
listen, I'm
episode.
sorry, they're there.
They are there. Ain't nobody missing that. But thanks again for tuning in to 2.0. Angela, thank you for joining us. We'll see you Tuesday night. We'll see the audience Tuesday night. St. Ricketts, all that good stuff. Bear, we love you too, bro. Thank you very much.
Love you.
Definitely appreciate. Great having you back with us. And I know he said he's having problems with Facebook, so he jumps on YouTube. And that's what you got to do, people.
That's what I did.
On your smart TV, watch it on YouTube. Let Facebook give you any shit. That's
Get
right.
some
You heard
popcorn
it.
on pizza.
Popcorn on pizza, absolutely. Have a great night, everybody. We will see you Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. All right, get me out of here, would you, for the love of God? Like Jules said, I never know how to stop shows. It's obvious.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I forgot to turn the volume up. There it is.
Introduce yourself. You're doing a fire. You have all the reason to begin again. Under this desire, you hear the call, coiling the wire. You have all the reason to begin again. Under this desire, I have found the catalyst, and I have found the catalyst, and you understand.